just stopped to gas up here. Just talking to this fellow with MG. Beautiful car. He's had it, he bought it original in '79, and it's just awesome. He just enjoys riding it around, doesn't show it or anything. All original. Anyway, he was saying he was a little cool this morning too, because it was cool. So we're just going on to the 60. This is the road that comes down through Algonquin Park. We're going to go left on it and go towards Huntsville. And see what the story is there. Looks like one of the only choices might be to take the 11 up, and it's 4-lane apparently most of the way, as per the fellow with the MGs. So but he figures if I can keep to a 90 km/h speed, I should have no issues. There's still a bit of coolness in the air when you're riding. So the 35, I didn't have the camera on going up the 35. It was quite a nice road. Nice twisty. It's a little bit of mist this morning, so it was kind of pretty. I imagine this area would be beautiful in the fall, or later in the fall when the colors come out. It'd be nice to take a drive up here. Everybody's got their canoes on. There's a couple of nice waves from some bikers, big bikes too. Lots of European sounding names over here. Interlaken, Gravenhurst. Lots of European settlers back in the day. Town of Huntsville, population 19,500. I think I'll be crazy and go right on the 811 to see what happens. Okay, just stopped at Callender in North Bay at Tim Hortons, and I went down the up the 11 north to North Bay, and the road was really good. I was kind of wondering what the 4-lane highway would be like, but there wasn't very much traffic, and it was quite relaxing, and had a really nice ride. Anyway, the bike's looking pretty good. It's doing really well. could do with a little less weight on the back end, but as long as I keep some pressure on the front, it's doing pretty good. I'm just going to get back on the 11 and go further north toward Temagami through North Bay. Here we are at the Temagami sign before we go down into Temagami itself. Hopefully if we'll get some gas there, maybe maybe something for supper, to cook up for supper, hopefully. This is great. This is the first nice sign I've seen, and this is a milestone for me. I've always read about Temagami, but never been there. Always dreamed of paddling up here because it's quite a famous place for canoe camping. But me and Scooter here are having a great drive up here. This road's a little trickier with a lot of big trucks, and but there's a passing lane, so letting most of them go by. Still cool, so thankful for that sun out today. It's getting a little bit breezy up here too. It's starting to feel very northern up here. All the names of the lakes: Martin Lake and Pine Road and White Pine Road, and a lot of native names are derived from native names as well. Temagami, I'm not sure what that means. I'll look that up. Lots of rocks and trees and water. Crowded at that gas station, so maybe I'll hopefully find another one. There's a Temagami train station. And again, maybe that was the whole town of Temagami. But maybe I'll go back. I saw a trading post there. Northland Traders. Yeah, the library. I'm going to check out the library, see if they've got any discards. Okay, leaving Temagami. I checked a few stores for stickers, and there were actually other tourists looking for stickers too, and they have no such a thing. So disappointing that is. The other people said that once upon a time you saw them everywhere. Stickers of where you'd been. But I guess that's a thing of the past. So I picked up a can of stew. Something simple. And went into the library and purchased a discard. I left the book that I had there. So I've got some new reading material, and I'm fairly close to the campsite now, so I have to keep my eyes out for the names of the nearby lakes and the little crossroads, and go in and see if I can't find a good camp for the night. Really nice people here, but very small town. There's not much to it. Well, I've been blessed with a beautiful day. It's still cold, but nice and sunny. There's Net Lake. Good, there's no traffic behind me right now, so it'll be easier to stop when I need to. There's Red Squirrel Road, and that's one possibility for Crown Land camping. So that's fairly easy to find. So if the next place doesn't pan out, then I'll come back to that. That looks like a good place to go. Cemetery Road, and that's the one I want. There should be a cemetery down here, and then Crown Land all around. hopefully it's not a very well used place. Cemetery. Oh, okay. Well, take a chance on that. It's pretty nice in here. Find something off to the side. Let's see what the sign down here says. Oh, it's a nice little pond there. Trans-Canada something something something. Propane or natural gas pipeline. Natural gas pipeline. So let's go and see what's at the end of this trail. I think maybe I'll go and check out the trail first. Yeah. According to Google Maps, this trail goes right down toward the water. Well, it's a good track. I thought that was bear poop for a second, but no, it's those black fungus, which is better than bear poop, I suppose. It's a little bit of a hiccup here, but yeah, I think it's just a track. I thought it came to an end, but so that's not going to work. So, found a spot, I believe, and it's right next to the water. Underground pipe here, partly underground anyway. So I imagine that's what they use to water the cemetery. They have a pump in there probably and pump up the water. So I'm assuming this spot, which is Crown land, is not used frequently. So it's a beautiful little spot. The water is not really accessible to me, but should be good for the night. Got a couple of trees here that I'm going to use for the hammock. We'll set the tarp. I have the camp set up, and I've strung the hammock between these two trees. Got all my gear in there already, sleeping bag, etc. Got the tarp up here, and my little pad for keeping my feet leaf free when I get into bed. Anyway, so I've got quite a large area in front here tonight, and I've actually even used my bike for some tie downs. I don't usually do that because there's usually enough trees around when I'm in the forest, but I've got a nice little open area here next to the little pond. I'm kind of wondering if this is a route for the moose to come in and out of the water. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Huh.